Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike. It is Wednesday, the 18th of October. This is our daily recap. It's also our midweek update. I'm going to put this out there for free. Everybody wants to see it today. Feel free to enjoy it, get some of my thoughts, and link in the description below if you want to join us here in our Discord room. So let's talk about it. The last 5 days, this market's been very choppy, and you can tell here by looking at a 5-minute candle. Now, we've had some very wild moves in here, and right now we're testing the very bottom of the range again. We're back into this major 430 support area. We've really gone nowhere. You zoom in on today, it's been wicked. This is some of the most wicked action we've seen in a while. Up, down, big spike up, quick reversals, drop like a rock, all over the place, big drop, big candle out of nowhere here on a 20-year bond auction that went well. Looked like we're going to continue, then reversed and took it all back. And you just kind of see the volatility we have here right now in the market. And you can see here, we're still in this range, 430 support underneath here, then 425 becomes the big area. I'm not making these numbers up. This is where you analyze, you look where the volume's traded, you look at where the candles are all touching up. You can see that you have another $5 hold down to there if it wants it. Then under that, we start looking to 200-day. If this is a head fake again, and it very well could be, as most of these so far have been, you're just back up into the range and you need to get now above the 50-day. The 50-day is basically coming into the top of this candle here and telling us that it's defining this range here that we never quite finished filling this gap. Let's bring it around here and look at some other things. One, we have the put to call here spiking above one. This is usually a contrary indicator. When the market starts getting very bearish, translation, this is above one. Typically, you start looking for a reversal. Biden has left Israel. We have news here that Israel is saying that they're preparing for ground operations. You have Americans in UK and everybody evacuating their citizens and telling them to get out of Lebanon. And that probably an indication that the end, we're going to get that next phase of this war is imminent. And the market hates uncertainty. So what the market wants to see is see this happen, see that there's no major outbreak of war around the whole entire Middle East, and then it's probably a catalyst to get this market moving again. That's what the market fears here. The market feels the uncertainty. The VIX here up, but notice it hasn't taken out the recent lows, so it's up. It's at the top of the Bollinger Band, but not out of them. Hi, buddy. Go there. The other big problem we've had is bonds. Bonds remain weak. They put a new 52-week low in here, and the rates are through the roof. This is a major problem. New highs on the 10-year yield rates there. The mortgage, 30-year fixed mortgage hit over 8% for the first time since 2000. Was it 2002 today or some god awful number? The dollar also remains strong here. Take it back to other areas. The Q today down, a little weaker, hasn't gone very far. The IWM yesterday was so strong, horrible gap down and candle today. Energy held in with the strength of crude. The banks got creamed. Morgan Stanley this morning was a disaster. That's an ugly candle there. Not much to talk about the rest of the banks. And then we had capitulation. We had Microsoft, which was so strong this morning with the news, reversing, but still holding in better than many of the other names. Apple was very, very strong today, still up on the day from the open, has never taken out the lows, just right on the edge here with about 15 minutes to go. Meta finally got shellacked right down through this, engulfing yesterday's candle. NVIDIA got killed, first close under the 100-day and in months here. A lot of fear and uncertainty with that name. AMD, I love when you type in, not there anymore. AMD coming back in. Google coming back in here. You saw a lot of these names come in, but the big tech names for what it's worth are still holding up. We got Netflix tonight. Listen to what they say about ad-based subscribers. Hear what they say about their crackdown on the on server crackdowns and the number, and the total number of new subs. You have Tesla tonight. What they say about their margins are going to be very important. Also, listen about the Cybertruck. Cybertruck was supposed to have an event, a launch event this quarter. It has not happened. It was supposed to start production. That has not yet. For next quarter, they haven't had an announcement on that yet. So there's probably going to be questions about that. The last time Musk was questioned on these, he deflected and refused to answer. And so the rest of the people on the call. So with that said, a lot going on here, a lot of moving parts in this market, a lot of fear under uncertainty. It's a time to be very careful. If you are not in front of your computer, you need to basically say, is it worth me trading until this changes? Because if you're trying to trade this here and you're trying to sit in stuff with stops, you're going to get stopped out in both directions, constantly be losing money, and you're going to feel horrible. So you got to be quick to take profits. I actually had a nice day. Some people had a nice day, but I didn't stay with stuff very long. And I think that's the most important thing here is you get in, you get out, and you move on to the next trade. With that said, I hope everybody's well. If you want to join us, smartoptiontrading.com, link in the description below, and I'll catch you guys all bright and early in the morning.